Alright guys, how you guys doing? This is Evil Force here, and today I'm going to quickly show you guys a deck profile for my branded Despia deck that I played at Salem Regional this past weekend. So before I forget, I want to give a lot of shout outs. Alright, so for my Portland friends back home, in a place where I consider my second home, this is for you guys. So huge shout out to Nico, Alan, Michael Sarkis, Austin, Parker, Jessica, Joseph, and James. They are the best judges that I ever met. You guys are the best. Shout out to Tristan, as well, of Cheshire, and Oscar. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple more. Let's see, who am I missing? Uh, Actually, I don't really honestly remember. Like I'm at the moment, I'm quite tired. I literally woke up like an hour ago. So yeah, so two other people that I chatted with, that I chatted originals, and I missed your name. I'm sorry, but huge shout out to my friends that I mentioned. You guys are literally the goat. Second shout out, another shout out. Yes, shout out to the twins, Eric and Casey. Those two guys are literally the best friends that I made back here in Central Oregon Bend. Those two guys, not only did they help me play this, they also offered me a ride there and back. So you guys are the best. And also, shout out to my fellow Brandy Despia buddy, Reagan. You are the best. She literally dear crafted this deck with me, even though there is only a one change uh, com- in comparison between mine and her deck. So you are the best. I love you. So, and thirdly, without all those shout outs out of the way, I'm going to quickly run through the deck profile now. All right. So three Luber, of course, yes. This you're playing Brandon as special. Three copies of Scott is out of the question. You need three copies of this guy. Like this guy, it searches everything in the deck. The three Albazes, uh, two Cortesia, one Guiding Whim, one Incredible Gigia, one copy of the new kit, one more courier. Oh, this card is so good. This card is so base. It's a such a Omni negate. Like I'm pretty sure I use this guy like almost every game at regionals. And in the tech, the golden Soso. This card is really good with Omega and Ecclesia Synchro. All right, so yeah, that's the main monster engine. All right, moving on. To brand diffusion. This card. To be told, to be honest, I didn't really open or saw or draw into this card as much, so I'm not really sure how much of an impact this card had at regionals for me at the event. Secondly, I do believe in a time where branded Despia is gonna evolve to a deck where branded fusion is not needed in the main deck anymore, because if I were to compare this card with Fallen of White Dragon, the Fallen of White Dragon is far more superior compared to Brand Diffusion. And thirdly, I decided to keep two Brand Diffusion in the main deck because it's not really a branded Despia without Brand Diffusion, so I kept it in. But for most of my games at regionals, I ended up siding out this guy, going first and second, because either one try to play the deck without it, and that surprisingly ended up like working out because for the reasons that I just said, Fallen on Wired is 100% more effective and plays through more sports compared to Brand Diffusion. And secondly, going second versus more matchups, Brand Diffusion is never going to resolve. So because of that, because of those reasons that I just said, I ended up siding out two brand diffusions at most of my games and regionals. Moving on. 3-5. This card is the main reason why the meta format is crazy because of this card is being played at pretty much like every deck. But for Brandon Despia, this card is crazy. For one, literally half of the main desk engine, if not more, can search out this card. So that's really really insane. Secondly, this card's second effect to monster reborn a monster from the graveyard while you control a glitch monster in field grave is literally insane. Like I play one Fear Mitsurugi matchup, going second, game three. They every time versus the matchup, whenever they try to activate Murukuma effect to revive itself to nuke the board and such a Mitsurugi card for follow up, I just chain this and chaining to target the Murukuma, spread summon it to my field, and then nuke the board, and then go for a game from there. Like this card's insane, especially for Branded Despia because this card is vastly searchable. This card is also recyclable through Omega too, if they out it, and finally, I hate to say this, but I do believe in that the arbitrage this card is gonna get hit. Maybe even getting banned. Like this card is so good. In Branded Despia specifically, this card it does everything. This card is basically a main engine card and a non-engine card all in one. Like this card is very very good in that regard. Very very versatile. Okay, you guys already know. This is my favorite spec out of the entire deck. Brandon has high spirits. This card is basically three more copies of Oliver in the main deck to get to what I need. This card is really really good. Okay, the one ups, one Brandon opening. I still like this card, but I don't really want to clunk or break my opening hand by opening the multiple. So I decided to play just the one. One Brandon in red. This card is so good with the Dragatail Brandon because this card is how you out their board, if not their whole board, bait out Femina, and then you use this card as like the last card to out everything and then apply pressure and then go for game. So, but this is mainly for the Dragatail Brandon matchup. Retribution. This card is not cuttable. It's non-negotiable. Many people are like, "Oh, this is a break. Card's not needed. Grind game, but branded is always strong enough." All false. You need this card. The fact that this card can get back branded vision if it gets negated. The fact that this card can recycle vulnerable virtues, it's really really good. Obviously, if you guys think that this card is a break, going second, you side this out. Obviously, and of course the run of the main dex engine goes side. This card is custom made for this deck. Okay, now about the non-engine. Okay, the Dark Lore package. This package is so good at hella base. Now, many people are like, why are you playing this package and why the hell is that a Forbidden Lands here? Okay, I'm gonna address that right now. So, for one, Guina can dump out this card to the graveyard, which has an effect where to search a forbidden quick play when this card is sent to grave. So it gives me a really really good option to search a droplet going second as a board breaker, and this guy can also search out Forbidden Lands. All right, so Forbidden Lands. So me and Reagan, we are like theory crafting how to like out most boards as board breakers, and this is and the Dark World package it came into our minds. She decided on Forbidden Card, and I decided on Forbidden Lance. So and hence the one card difference between my deck and her deck. Now the reasons why I decided on Forbidden Lance is many reasons. For one, this card can help me like run over stuff during the damage step, so that's really good. Secondly, this card it lets me play through imperm and impulse if my opponent on white dragon gets hit by that. And this card uh it lets me play around or play around their force release in the banquet Volcano matchup, because force release it targets a monster in order for them to exercise summon, and if I change this to their rocks or their ripper, they cannot rank up. And this card also lets me play around the Fallen and the Virtuous. They still send the cards, but it protects my cards. And thirdly, I just love Forbidden Land, so I decided to like taking it, and it ended up working out. I do truly want to play Forbidden Chalice 2 as a fifth board breaker option for going second. I did thought of it for a hot minute. But maybe in the near future, I might consider taking that in too. But overall, the Dark World package, it ended up working on hugely, vastly at regionals. Hand traps, 3 Fua, 3 Ash, 2 Ghost Spell. Truth be told, I didn't really draw Ghost Spell until like the last 2 rounds, round 7 and 8. Hence the reason why I keep losing to freaking call by at like so early time at my rounds at regionals. Like my vulnerable just keeps getting called by, and that made me like so depressing and like so mad, because getting vulnerable Albaz getting called by in this deck is like so difficult, because not only stops me from playing on their turn, but it also stops me on my following turn. I'm like, why is this happening to me? I legitimately want to cry. And to round out the main deck is 3 copies of Super Poly to outmost boards. And Super Poly is quite good right now. Alright, so that is a main deck. It's a clean card 40. Extra deck. Mirror Jade. 2 Dogma. This card is the MVP. This card is so base, so hella good, so ignorant. Like there are most decks in the current meta where they cannot out this card. Like this card, it does everything. Like it's big, goes up to 35. It's a tower, it's unaffected by everything. And if they out it or they send it from the extra deck to the graveyard, it searches the entire deck. Like it's very good. Sancfire. Yes. 2 Albion. Yes. Abalinatus. Yes. Titanic Lad. Yes. I'm gonna talk more about this guy, so I'm gonna put it to the side right here. Rimbrum. Yes. Rebellion. I made Rebellion a total of 0 times at inter time at regionals. Like I didn't make a single Rebellion. I think out of the entire extra deck, Rebellion is the only guy that I did not lose, because most of my opening hands going first and second, I didn't really felt the need to go into Rebellion as much. And secondly, I didn't really saw open or draw into brand division. So this guy never came up. So, but I'm never cutting this card. Like it's non-negotiable. Going now. Yes. Super fight targets. Yes. Equalization Desert Chicken. Oh, the hell yes. This card is so good. It does everything for the deck. Omega. Yes. Cute. Alright. Now the side deck. Diabel, Spore, Radiant Typhoon. I can set this up with going now. Three Purelia, three Retaliating Sea, two Troy Lockbird. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the Nidir package in a sec. Call by. Police ban. Why this gotta exist? Police ban. It's so obnoxious, so difficult to play around, and the fact that I didn't really saw or trying to go spell until my last two rounds and not early in a round where I got called by. Oh no, ban this guy. Okay, so the last 5 cards that I'm gonna talk about for a minute is this package, the Nidir package. All right, so going first, if you lose game one, and then you go going first game two, use side up most of your non-engine that you not need into these 6 cards, and these 5 cards particularly, it does so much for the deck. I'm going to explain, and this is where the Titanic Collide also comes into. All right, so this package. So for one, if I open Didier Severance and Fallen on White, that opening hand alone easily plays through to ham traps because you activate Fallen on White, send the Titanic Collide as cost, and then on summon effect if they ash it, and then you could Didier going to send the Albion and then boom continue playing. Now second engine. Okay, the Dogmatic Ecclesia and the Fleur. So if the so in that play where in a play where Fauna White doesn't get a chat, you do the full combo and then I activate Leader Servant as a last card to get to the main deck engine a second time in a point where you have Ecclesia and the Fuller Renet to negate a card on their turn. The Polar effect to negate something it does not target, so that's really, really good. And the Ecclesia is both an Ecclesia and the Dogmatica monster. And this card on summon can search a Dogmatica card. So you can search Gwen for the follow up. You can also search out this. So those two reasons is really, really good. This card can also search out Fallen and the Butchers, which is freaking insane. And then the thirdly and the final reason is the Titanic Light can summon out this card from the deck at the invest. So in that way you have another way to get into Fleur, the Gwen for the follow up, and the Fallen and the Virtuous, and then use it at the end phase. And fourthly, this card has a hidden effect where is often underlooked. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with an extra deck monster. So in my opening hand is Spawner on White and then Nerd Summon, and above Titanic I summon this card. Either search Fab or the Flare to negate something on the board on the turn. I summon in defense, of course, and then on their turn, I make Dogma and the Mirror Jade or the Sanctifier, and they try to out this guy through the battle with an extra attack monster, and then they're like, no, you cannot be destroyed battle with an extra attack monster, and then boom, they're overextended, they link ready to out this guy, and then boom, and then they lose and scoop it up. Yeah. So the Nidir package is really, really good, and if you're playing branded Despia, I encourage you to play it out. This package, it's so worth the space. This card is basically another 6 copies of a liver. Like literally like 20% in the main deck, and of course all this this card package is a liver, and the more copies of liver you have, the better. Alright, so without that, I'm going to close out this video because it's already almost 20 minutes. So yeah, this is Ibupo signing out. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Please ban this card. Please. Take care, guys. Take care.